It's your girl. She's finally here. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. I don't want to be like, hi guys, welcome to my channel. That's like everybody else. Because like I want to be cool, but I'm not. But that is what it is though. It's your girl Cantara. You guys never thought this was gonna happen, but here I am on YouTube. But let's get into the look. So firstly, when I go in with my brows, I always use a bar of soap. Normally the Protex Gentle soap. It comes in the pink packaging, looks like this. And you just want to take any setting spray that you have. This one is from Makeup Revolution. It's called Profix. And any spoolie that you have. If you take the soap and the setting spray, give it a few spritzes, make sure that it's nice and wet. You take your spoolie, rub it in there real good, and then you just start brushing the brow hairs. So guys, this is like my eyebrow that looks like a potato, but in this one, she's Kim Kardashian. I normally start with my eyebrows so that I don't get any foundation. Well, normally, wait, why do I actually start with my brows? That's the way I was taught. But I do know that other people do it like the other way around, where they do their eyebrows last so they don't get any foundation in it. Personally, I don't feel any different about that. These are the colors, and I'm mainly going to be going towards like the more orangey, fiery section of this palette. So I'm going to be using this flat-ish shader brush just to like pack on the orangey shade that I want in the shape that I want it. So basically what you just want to do is press the first shade, the deepest shade, into your crease. Just following in the socket and dragging it all the way up. So when you're going in, use your socket as a guideline, and then just from where the socket ends to your brow bone, just basically connect the two. I just used this shade for this little cut crease, but we're gonna go into the slightly lighter shade now, just to like blend out the harsh lines. And now I'm just going in with a slightly smaller blending brush for more control. This is also from the Dupe Factory 12-piece eyebrush set. So you're just gonna take this right on the edge of where that darker shade is, and you're just gonna do windshield wiper motions and circular motions just to get that harsh line away. And you wanna blend it so that it has a nice gradient going all the way up to your brow bone. Blending might get a bit tired, but is essential for this look, guys. You need to make sure that there isn't any harsh lines, just to give it more of a softer but still spicy look. I basically learned how to do all of these things like blending and how to place eyeshadow, all those kinds of things, just by watching like some of my favorite YouTubers. I mainly learned from Jackie Aina and James Charles. So guys, basically you can do it too. And we're done with that part. The next color we're gonna go into is this one over here. It's this bright red shade. And you're just gonna concentrate that like right at the base, which is like right in the crease, where basically where you put that other shade, you're just gonna try and make it a bit deeper. You just wanna make sure that there's always dimension to the look by adding like lighter colors and darker colors, just to contour the eye a bit more and give you the shape that you want. And done. So now we need to cut the crease. Gonna use the same concealer that I used before, the LA Girl one. Just gonna put a little bit of it on the back of your hand, like I did before. Then, my fun trick, like with learning how to do any kind of cut crease, like whether it's a half cut crease, a full cut crease, a halo eye, anything. You take the applicator that you're using, or if you don't want to do that, you can put it on the back of your hand and use a brush. But I just take the applicator, put it on the bottom portion of my lid, like that, and then look all the way up, move your eyes around a bit, and then you will, when you look down, you'll see that there's like a mark, and that is where your cut crease should basically stop. And that is your first Cantara hack. Just taking more product off the back of my hand and tracing it out as neat as possible. Basically, you'll just do the same thing with the other eye, nothing fancy, just carry on cutting that crease, make sure that the concealer is all over the lid, and you're good to go. Okay guys, so now we're gonna go into the Glowgasm palette by Switch Beauty. It's a highlighting palette, it looks like this. We're gonna go into the shade Caviar, and we're gonna put this all over the lid. So we're just going to use a flat packer brush. This is from Switch Beauty. Unfortunately, they don't stock this brush set anymore. And then you just want to pack that everywhere where the concealer was. So basically, this is like the glam part of the Peachy Glam. And done. This is Johnson's Daily Essentials Cleansing Wipes for Dry Skin. I have dry skin, so this is why I chose this one. So now basically, all you want to do is clean up the outer corner. So you want to make it super slick and sharp. You're going to draw the winged line from the corner of your eye to your eyebrow. So that is just how I'm dragging it up. Then repeat on the other eye. So for all my brown people out there, I know it's difficult to find the perfect foundation shade. So what I normally do is just go with either my neck or my chest, and that usually helps me. And you just want to blend your foundation in using patting motions. You don't want to drag the product too much, because if you drag it, you're going to get streaks. I'm currently using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. My tips for getting the perfect blend when working with foundation is, like I said, always use patting motions. Patting motions are your best friend. Never drag or swipe the product, and then just push it onto your neck as well, just for balance. Cool. Done. Again, we're gonna go in with the Elegoo concealers for highlighting. So this one that I use for highlighting is also the Creamy Beige Pro Conceal. So I'm just adding a little bit of the yellow underneath my eyes as well, just to give a little bit of added brightness. So the reason why I really enjoy having a bright under eye is because it just pushes all your features out. Even though the main focus is on the eyes, we always want to have a perfect base. After concealer, you always have to set your under eyes. If you don't set it, you'll get really gross like crinkles, and nobody wants that. So I'm gonna go in with the Yardley Absolute Translucent Loose Powder. This is amazing, all skin tones. So if you are a working makeup artist, this is a perfect powder to keep in your kit because it will work for all skin tones. And then on my damp beauty sponge, just like that, you're gonna take it and you're gonna press it into all the creases under your eyes. Lol. When you use a damp beauty sponge with the powder in conjunction, it melts into the skin more, and it makes it feel a bit more like skin-like, and it doesn't make you look cakey and cracky and dead. This is probably one of my favorite bronzers, like, to this day. I've only been using it for like 2 years. No, not 2 years, maybe like a year. But it's like the balm.com. Anyway, it's from the Body Shop, and it's literally just called bronzing powder. This just helps me contour and bronze at the same time. So you just want to do circular motions. So like I said earlier, with highlighting and contouring, the highlights are supposed to push the insides of your face out, and this is supposed to give you a more sculpted look. If you guys would enjoy to see like a highlighting and contouring like basics 101, please let me know down in the comments, because I will be there. And bronzing, done. Next is probably one of my favorite steps, is setting spray, because this kind of just like melts together the whole thing. You'll notice like when you do your own makeup, it will kind of start to look very powdery and like just not cool. The setting spray that I'm using again is the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating Setting Spray. Yo, I'm just bathing that. Next, we're going into highlighting. So this highlighter that I'm using is the Jennifer Lopez and Inglot collaboration, and it's called Radiant. That looked amazing. Wow. And that is our base literally complete. So now we're just going to be focusing on the lips and finishing off the eyes. So mascara, lashes, and lipstick. These are the lashes that I'm going to be putting on. These are called Lash Addict lashes. I'm just like, lashes just elevate a look, as you can see. Like, I just popped these on and now I look like a whole different person. Okay, my favorite part. Okay, next step, lips. This is my ride or die lip combo. So this is the NYX Professional Makeup lip liner in 802 brown. The NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London. So I'm just gonna line my lips quick. Like, wow, what a difference. As you guys can see, like, lip lining it's an art. It really is. It literally changed everything about my lip game. If you don't line your lips, please learn how. Or I can just make a tutorial on how you want to line your lips. Line your lips. Line your lips. Line your lips. It's the way to go. Now I'm gonna go in with my lipstick. If you mess up on like the corners or whatever, you can just go straight over with the lip liner again. Because why? Line your lips. One more thing is lip balm. Okay, it's basically a rose wax lip balm from Kiki Beauty. It's really, really good. But I always use it as like a lip gloss. So we're gonna put some gloss on. And done. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed the tutorial. I just tied my hair up to make it look the same as what it does in the Instagram post. So let me know what you guys think of the look in the comments down below.